I just wanted to do a short form video because most people are not going to listen to the long form video about ICE. But look, ICE has flagged all Hispanic and Spaniard names in the system. If you get pulled over, they're not going to be able to find your information. They're going to prolong the stop, and they're going to come over and try to deport you even though you're a U.S. citizen. So what I want you to do is make sure you have all your information and documents in place. I'm talking about U.S. citizens. They're going past just Hispanics. They're going to U.S. citizens, man. So whether you're white, whether you're black, Puerto Rican, whatever the case may be, Asian, if you have a Hispanic last name, you're on radar. You're on radar. What they're doing is flagging all Hispanic last names, removing them from the system where police officers cannot identify you. They have to take you into custody if they can't identify you. They're asking for social security numbers on minor traffic stops and everything. So y'all tune in, man. This information is substantiated. There's videos populating. The guy from Fort Worth jumped on here. Another guy from up north popped up on here. Black, white, Puerto Rican, and Hispanic. I'm telling you, Spaniard last names. It happened. My niece had a friend. They was driving yesterday, had a car accident. The young lady, her dad is a Spaniard, and her last name is Spaniard, came back unknown. So they're trying to deport even United States citizens. Y'all get this information, share it, make sure people are aware of what's going on right here, and y'all make sure y'all prepared. You know what I'm saying? If y'all get stopped and pulled over, make sure y'all prepared. Don't run around. This is the same kind of stuff that took place with Nazis. It's the same kind of stuff that took place with the policing, with black African Americans and things like that. Y'all make sure that y'all have y'all documents and stuff like that, because what they're trying to do is get as many people as they can out of this nation. Look, just be ready.
Hello, I'm Israel. She brought the Darash Shemath. I'm back with another quick lesson. Before we jump into it, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Mekakodash, and double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone for bringing out this truth. And shalom to the hopeful elect, which includes 144,000 and the rest of the elect out there scattered around the world, including those speckled bird Israelites who may look like the other nations but are not, and this is not a black thing. And this one goes out to the 12 tribes scattered abroad. Shalom. So you guys all seen the video before concerning, ISIS cracking down, the way they're treating the Northern Kingdom. Right now, things are only going to get worse. All right, that's what we expect going into this thing. But what the gentleman was bringing out kind of, had me thinking. I just watched the video a few moments ago, and it's just like these Edomites are creating a problem. They're creating mass panic, saying that they could deport citizens and stuff too. So they go make this problem, make everybody all scared and up in arms, and then eventually they go usher in the solution. Okay, if you want to feel safe, if you want to be able to function in this society, if you don't want to get deported, if you don't want to end up in the concentration camp, all kind of things, if you still want to, go to work and you still want to keep your house, if you still want to keep your kids, you need to take this. All right, you need to put this device inside you so we can know who you are, because there's a lot of criminals out here. Biden let all of these terrorists into the company, these T-Rexes into the country, Salakia, into the country. And we got to figure out, who's who. All right. And so, if you're not taking it, that mean you're not with us. You're an enemy. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. That very well could be the rhetoric. And I see that they're going to move like that. They're going to come from multiple angles. They're going to have the miracles. Oh, if you take this implantable chip, you can get your sight back, or you'll be able to walk again, or you'll be able to control all of these devices. You'll be extra smart. That's going to be another angle that they play with, but they also go, play on this angle, play on the fear, okay? Because people are scared right now, all right? And so that's this devil, and that's what he's doing. This is the AI overview. It says currently RFID chips are not mandatory in the United States, and individuals are not required to have them implanted in order to participate in society. At this point in time, that is. But We know Yahweh Shem Yahushua is not a man that he should lie. All right? So guess what? This will come to pass. All right? Maybe not today. Maybe not tomorrow. But it's coming. All right? Well, let me get a precept. Let me see, what is that? Habakkuk chapter 2. Yeah, Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 2, and it says, "And Yahweh answered me and said, Write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it." And that's what the prophets do. Okay, they break it down for you. They make it plain and simple so that you can understand what's going on in the world. This book is a giant riddle. All right? For the vision is yet for an appointed time. Okay? But at the end it shall speak. So all of these prophecies have a specific time, all right, for when it's going to come to pass. And the Heavenly Father knows when those times are going to be, all right? Okay, he revealed his secrets to his service of prophets. He allows us to see these things, all right? And we can see that we're upon that time. We're at the end. This is the time, Jacob's trouble. This is the time where the RFID chip is going to come out, all right? And not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it shall surely come. It will not tarry. Okay? And at the end it shall speak. All right, we are at the end of this thing, and these prophecies are jumping off the pages. Judgments are going out left and right. All right? This world is about to be turned upside down. And you're going to need y'all by Shem Yahushai. Now, let's get back to this. And it says, however, discussions about the potential for wider adoption and the related implications continue, according to by RFID chip. Arguments for the use of RFID chips in humans include convenience, potentially replacing keys, credit cards, passwords with an implanted chip that can be scanned for access or transitions. Now you see this on social media, people using this. Yeah, so they're already getting people with that. And what do Americans like? They love convenience, having it in the palm of their hands, literally. Okay, and so that's gonna get some people. All right. Efficiency and speed and identification. So this is what the government wants. They want to know who you are. They want to track you. All right. They want you to be their slaves. They put that in there. You're a slave. All right. Come on. People put chips in their animals to track them. That's what that's the level that you're lowering yourself to if you allow these people to put this inside of you. You're becoming an animal. They're pet. They're a slave. Efficiency and speed and identification, potentially improving identification processes at checkpoints or other authentication points. Well, everywhere is about to be an authentication point. ICE just got $170 billion. All right? That's just going to be another step in what this man is doing. Okay? He's just going to start cracking down. But eventually he's going to be like, let me just put some identification in everybody so we just know who's who. Like, if you don't have this identification, you out of there, buddy. You got to go. All right? That's what the world is coming to. And it says, potential for enhanced security features, RFID credentials may offer improved fraud prevention and tamper resistance compared to existing credentials, notes Homeland Security. All right? So Homeland Security thinking about this stuff too. All right? And that's just another angle, that they go play on people's emotions, trying to say, oh, yeah, this is good. Ain't nothing good about it, man. You take that mark, you refried beans, you rabbit food. This is Revelations chapter 13 and verse 60. And it says, he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their hand or in their forehead. So he's trying to get everybody to take this thing. And if you're not of the elect, you definitely taking it. All right? This mark. He wants to put his mark on you and claim you as his servant. But the elect are the servants of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, and they go stand 10 toes down for him. All right? Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give you a crown of life. That's where we're nearing that point. And that no man might buy or sell, save he that have the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Okay? So it'll get so bad that you can't even participate in society. All right? You're literally gonna want to like avoid where people are at because you don't want to get checked out. You don't want people to know that you don't have that mark in you, okay? Because you'll get identified, you'll get jailed, all right? So it's really gonna be a time, when that time comes. So you gotta prepare yourself mentally, build up your faith with Yahweh Shem Shai now while you can, because the famine of the word is coming, all right? I know I sound like a broken record. I be telling y'all the same things over and over again, but that's what the prophets in the scriptures did. Yahweh Shem Shai had them saying the same things. Okay? If you read throughout the scriptures, one prophet said it, another prophet said it in another way. Because we dealing with stiff-necked people, the children of Israel. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and its number is 666. Chi Psi Sigma. Goes into basically them sticking or pricking something inside of you. All right, which is going into that mark, which goes back to the Old Testament when a Hebrew slave wanted to stay with his master for life. He would, take him to the doorpost, drive that oar through his ear, and that was that. So don't get marked as Esau Edom's servant. Why would you want to be the servant of the basest men ever? It don't make no sense. Serve Yahweh Shem Shai, the one true power. Okay, he promised you life and life more abundantly through his son Yahweh Shai Hamashiach. So I hope this shot lesson was edifying. I want to say Shalom and call Halayim La Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai by Hashem Rakakodash.